What up, everyone? So we've got a very special box here. We got the collector's case, the Popped Edition, popping off shit to pop more stuff in there. They keep giving us bigger boxes because they need to fit more stuff in there, which is always exciting because if there's one thing I like, it's stuff. Love me some stuff. So bigger boxes without more price. Yes to that. You've got my vote. So let's open this thing up. I'm doing a terrible intro. I'm horrible at this. Who watches these videos? This jackass just rumbling on, has nothing to say about anything, talking out of his asshole. Alright, well, let's open this up and hope they'll have something more interesting to say about the items in it, but we'll see. Could still be horrible. Alrighty. First off, looks like we got a shirt. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. So there's that. And that, I don't know. I don't know what that's from. Is that from Five Nights at Freddy's? Is that a reference to that? Or is this just a Halloween jack-o'-lantern trick? I'll have to check the card on that. I don't recognize it right away. Obviously Halloween. I don't get that one. I have not played a lot of the horror games or up to date with it, so it might be Five Nights at Freddy's. Might be a reference to that. But I'm not totally sure. I'll have to double check the card on that. This, however, I am familiar with. This is from... Oh, whoa! Whoa! Surprise puppy! Oh my god, surprise puppy. Came out of nowhere. This is from Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, it's tagged there. So there we go. There's this little guy. He's nice. He's soft. It's very soft, actually. He's actually pretty good quality. Stitched really well. Put together really well. Pup wants him so bad. Oh my god, Pup wants him. Oh, he needs it. He jumped from like across the room to get that. Oh man. Okay, he's going over here. Be nice. And just stare at him if you want. Just stare at each other. Alrighty. Next, we got a pop figure. And I'm not sure if this is included or... Hey, get out of there. Or if this is a bonus pop. But we got the Dementor from Harry Potter. I think he's just a common pop. I don't think he's anything special or exclusive. But there he is. There we are. Boom. Next. Pup, you gotta calm down. You really do. Next is... Oh, this looks like a card game. Ultra Pro Entertainment Overkill Halloween / Party Game. Alright, hilarious party game for everyone. Become 80s style slasher villains. Strategic card play. Doesn't really say what it's about, but it just is a playing card game. Okay, maybe there's more information on the card. I don't want to just... Damn it! I don't want to just break it open and just have cards everywhere and not have any idea what the rules are. So I'll check out the rules to see if I am going to end up opening it or not. So we'll come back to that. Same thing here. Trap the Zombies. So, Trap the Zombies IDW Games. Alrighty. It says, introducing Trap, the new fast-paced, deductive, dice-rolling card game system for 2 to 4 players by the designer of Killer Bunnies. Jeffrey Neal Bellinger in Trap. Players must use their memory and handful of quirky cards to ensure the biggest set of creators they can over the course of 5 furiously frantic rounds. This assortment of features 6 incredibly zany zombies that players will have to hunt down, as well as exclusive bonus link lock. Okay. Seems really interesting. Again, I'd have to kind of play it and see if it's any good. Sounds really interesting. They sound like fun party games that you can kind of break out at any point. That's cool. I've seen a lot of this in this box particularly. There's a lot of party games and card games that are present in here. Speaking of cards, here are some Harry Potter cards from the Sorcerer's Stone. Look at that. 3-pack of cards. There we go. I actually just watched the first Harry Potter movie the other day. I'd never seen any of them. I never got around to it. I just never had. So someone finally forced me to sit down and watch it. And I liked it, so I think I'll end up watching the rest of them too. So it's an interesting story. But I haven't seen this one yet. I think it's the second one. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And it's a longer style of card. Much longer than normal cards. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Crack one of these open and see what's up. These are designed kind of weird. So it has a picture in there, but that's like only part of the card. I would figure the whole card would be the picture, but it's just like in the side part of the card. Just kind of weird. They make longer cards. I thought it was going to be like a 16:9 ratio HD picture, but no, it's just got a lot of empty space on the side. That's weird. Well, yep. Whatever. I got a shiny one. Few words. Okay. Got some Harry Potter cards. There you go. Something nostalgic to open up. That works. Alright, got those. Next, looks like we got all of our prints here at the bottom. This looks like we got some scars and rips. So these were supposed to be in time for Halloween. I got this box before Halloween, so I could have totally used any of these. I just didn't need them for any of my costumes. I was Charmander, and I'm not going to go as like a fucked up Charmander, like beat to shit. I think that's a little messed up. But yeah, that's cool. If you wanted any of these and you were doing some kind of zombie costume, this would be perfect for you. So that's really cool. Some cosplay scars stickers. That works. Here's the display card. Oh, yeah, so the signed autograph person this year was from Hellraiser. It was Pinhead. What's his name? Oh, and look at that. Boom. Signed autograph. Nice. 2 in a row, actually. I got one last month, too. Can't believe that. That never happens to me. I didn't get one for like the first 12 boxes, and then I got 2 in a row. Pinhead. Cool. I want to see what his name is. Say? No, it doesn't say. Dang it. I can't read his writing. Something Bradley. I don't know. I'll look it up. But that's really cool. I'm glad I got another autograph. I'm super stoked about that. I'm super happy about the last one I got, too. But, you know, unfortunately, I can't put that in the value. It'll just have to go... It'll bring up the total score because you had the opportunity to get one. But not everyone gets one, so it won't bring up the value too much. Anyway, well, that was all the items in the box. Nothing super crazy. Nothing stood out a lot. But, you know, interesting stuff. Entertaining things. So we'll take a short little break, and then we'll come back and give this box a rating. See you soon. Alright, we are back. Let's talk about some value on these items. First, the shirt. I don't think was referencing anything. I looked on the description card, and all it said was Killer Pumpkin shirt. Unless I'm missing something, I don't think it is actually referencing anything. It just is a shirt of a Killer Pumpkin. And the quality on it's not that great, so I'm not a big fan of it. It looks decent design. The design's fine. It's just like... I don't know, it's just nothing special, it just seems like a random design. So, as far as the score on that, I'm only going to give it a 5 out of 10. The picture looks fine, but the quality on the shirt's not that great, and it doesn't really reference anything, unless I'm wrong about that, so 5 out of 10 on the shirt. But it'll still get the standard $12 to $15 value. Next, the Pop. You see it over here? The Pop. The Dementor. The Dementor. So yeah, there's nothing special about that one. He's just a standard price. He's going to be $9 to $10. See, there's nothing rare or special about it. So he gets the common Pop price. Then, our little plush. Our little Freddy plush. Oh, here comes Pup. He wants to get in here. Oh my goodness. He loves it so much. He loves it so much. It's his favorite thing. But this is actually pretty nicely designed. This is going to go for like 12 to 15 bucks. They did a good job designing it. It's not cheaply made at all. So, and it's branded. So 12 to 15 on this nice little plush. Not too bad. Then, our trap game. I opened this up and took a look at it to see what's going on. It is a card game, and it seems a little bit complicated. There's a rule book in there, and you definitely have to read through all the rules because it's not like a normal card game whatsoever. It seems pretty fun, but you'd have to learn the rules. You'd have to teach it to everyone, so it could be a party game. It's got zombies in it. But, yeah, it is just a card game at the end of the day. But this is actually going for about $12 for a little party game. It looks nice, nice decorations, but, yeah, you know, party game. Same thing with this, the Overkill party game. Very similar to this. This one has cards as well. I'm not sure if it has figures and stuff in there. Sounds like just cards. But, yeah, 12 bucks on this one, too. So you got 2 different party games that you could have played at Halloween. Then, our tattoos. So we got some scars and some rips. So more for like Halloween cosplay or just for whenever. These tattoos, really honestly, I couldn't see these going for like more than $5 a piece. I've seen these go for much less than that. Like you can buy the stick-on tattoos for next to nothing. Just depends on where you go. So this really couldn't be more than $5 a piece. So $10 value on that. And then the cards, our Harry Potter cards. So these aren't super expensive either. They're not from that long ago. I guess you could call them vintage, but they really weren't that long ago. But they're nice cards, but you can still find them everywhere. They printed tons of them. They're only going to go for around like $2 a pack, so for the 3 of them, it's going to be $6. So no big surprise there. So that brings our value on the low end of 73 and on the high end of 80. So we got decent value on this. The value on this was really good. And the box cost a little over $33, depending on what state you're in. So it's $25 for the box, $8 to ship it, so that's $33, and depending on which state it is, that'll be an additional charge. So right around that amount. So you got double either way, even on the low end, which is good. I'm glad they're giving double. So I was one who was lucky enough to get an autograph. Again, I'm really excited about that. So the fact that you can get that, even though you don't get it every time, I think 1 in 10 boxes still gets it, which is really good odds. So that's pretty cool. And they always pick pretty decent people on there. So that does up the score a little bit. As far as the box, there wasn't anything too special about it. It was kind of a random mix-up. The shirt design wasn't done that well. The pop was just kind of, it was very common. There's nothing special about it. It's from Harry Potter, but it's like, that's kind of old. And the Five Nights at Freddy's is a big thing right now. I'm not a huge fan of it. And then some really old Harry Potter cards. And then some games, which could be fun if you have time to play them and a group to play them with, but maybe not. So overall, it was just kind of like, it's a lot of the things in here kind of just seem like filler. It doesn't really have like one main item. It all kind of seemed like cheaper filler stuff in here, which is a little bit unfortunate. But the good news is you did get great value on it. You did get your money's worth. So you did get a nice mix of stuff, and you got your money's worth. And you always have the potential to get something signed, which is really cool as well. Or if you want to pay a little bit extra and get the sure thing, it's really not that much extra you're paying. I think it's $50 for that box, and you're already paying $30. So it's $20 extra, so no big deal. So I might start doing that for some of my boxes. We'll see who comes up. But anyway, that all being said, I'm going to give this box a 6.5 out of 10. Like I said, value is good, but the variety on this could have been a little better. They could have picked some better quality stuff. But I like the company. I like that they do give incentives, like additional pop figures, additional signed stuff. I think that's all fun and dandy. You gonna bite me? You gonna bite me? You gonna bite me now? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anyway, this has been the Collector's Case. 6.5 on the box, 5 out of 10 on the shirt. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll talk about it in the comments. So, thank you all for watching. You want to dance for everyone, Pep? Dancing, 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 puppy. Your foot is in my crotch hole. Okay, thank you all for watching. Love you all. Peace.